Good morning, dear students. This is Shruti ma'am, Modern English School, New Area, Nawada. Today is Wednesday, so we will learn moments and the very interesting story, that is Ishwaran the Storyteller, and this is written by R.K. Laxman. When we are analyzing the heading, that is Ishwaran the Storyteller, that time we are getting that mainly two words, that Ishwaran the Storyteller. So obviously in this story we will learn about a person whose name is Ishwaran, and he is having an excellent quality of storytelling. If anybody will tell story is that attractive, no. So Ishwaran, he was having a special talent on telling stories. And what were that he used body language, he just changed the modulation of voices. So all these things made his stories attractive. Now, who is Ishwaran? In this story, that the story is beginning with Mahendra. Mahendra is a junior supervisor, and he is telling the story to a person, that is Ganesh, and that he was telling about his caretaker, that his helper named Ishwaran, who was a very good cook, who was a very good assistant, and who was a very good storyteller also. Now, who is Mahendra? Mahendra is a junior supervisor, and he was a bachelor, and his work was to keep an eye on the workplaces, that where the work is going on, that whether the work is going on properly, to observe that it was his duty. And his job was naturally transferable job, that any place he had to go for his work, and that with him Ishwaran also was used to go, and that Mahendra had a very good quality. He could adjust himself in any place, and that as he was a bachelor, so he had no tension for family. And Mahendra also Ishwaran also followed Mahendra without any complaint. And that as that Mahendra, he was a supervisor, so that any place he had to go, and Mahendra could adjust himself also. Maybe that it was a that ill-equipped house. Ill-equipped house means that where you will be able to stay, if that minimum requirements are there, but Mahendra could stay that in a very ill-equipped house also, and that maybe that all over around nobody is there, and that around him stones were there, and there is a mine. Carry means mine, and there also that is it possible that there to get any home? No. Any house? No. So there how persons will live? There the person they make makeshift tents, means that is, we know very well that tents also we can use for our shelter. Like that place also Mahendra and that Ishwaran, they could stay. And that what usually Ishwaran did, that early in the morning he used to wake up, and and Mahendra had to go to his workplace in the morning, having his breakfast, and to have some food with him in a lunch box. So early in the morning he used to wake up, and Ishwaran, he used to make all the things for Mahendra. And when Mahendra left the home, went to the workplace, that time Ishwaran, he used to make the room, means their place where they were living, tidy, and that time he used to mutter always. Mutter means that that generally that the helpers, that house helpers, they used to speak, oh, now I will do this, after that. Always they can't keep their mouths shut. They always used to speak with their own. So Ishwara also was like that. And that after leaving Mahendra, Ishwaran used to do, he used to make the place tidy, then he used to bath, and that couples of buckets of water he used to pour on his head, on his body. Then his bathing was finished, and then he used to he used to read a storybook, that was Tamil storybook, which was having 100 pages, and he also used to worship, and all these things he used to do at the absence of Mahendra. And that Tamil storybook that gave him the source. It was also a source of his storytelling. And he also used to read the books that and he also used to do murmur somewhat about some god, and which that made him very much confident that now he is able to stay, and now he is having the strength of anybody else. It was Ishwaran. And in the evening, when Mahendra is to come from his workplace, that time Ishwaran already had done everything, and he used to talk with Mahendra. And Ishwaran was having a very good cook, and that any places they had to stay, maybe it was a very lonely place, maybe that nobody nowhere there is shops, no markets, nowhere there are homes, but within 1 hour, means that Mahendra, when he returned at that their shelter, within 1 hour that Ishwaran could make very good food, prepare very good food, where that similarly you will not be able to say that that there were no vegetables, no ingredients, but Ishwaran could that find out vegetables from any could collect vegetables, and could collect ingredients also, and could cook food, delicious food, tasty food for Mahendra within 1 hour. That means actually Ishwaran knew very well that from any vegetable he could prepare good vegetables, good dishes. In the evening, one day that Ishwaran was talking with Mahendra, and naturally it was very much attractive. And how his storytelling was that once he was telling, when I was returning, it was at night, and in the night, and in front of me something was there, a huge thing. And what was that? I could not, this was his, that it was like a bushy that animal, and I thought that how I will move, but I am courageous enough. So when I came to that, and I intended that I had to pass that, I saw that it was nothing but a uprooted tree. So it was that when that with that changing of voice and with body language, that it is nothing but a very simple fact that a tree was uprooted. But how that Ishwaran was representing it to Mahendra, that it was something bushy and it was looking very dangerous, and that all these things. So, and when he came near that, it was nothing but a uprooted tree. So, it was the quality of Ishwaran as a storyteller. So, listen this, and thank you everybody. Have a nice time. Stay at home. Stay safe.